I did it. I achieved aesthetic goals. I know you're jealous. Man, it's so hot, but I don't have enough hair to put it up. I mean, do I? Oh. Huh. Yeah, see this? This is an highlighter. It's sweat. Yeah. I feel like if you wear this Air Force hat backwards, you look like a cuck. So, I'm not doing that. That's better. Okay, so I know I already did a story time vids. It was the bathroom one. God, it's so hot. It was the bathroom one, but this one is a bit more personal and way older. By way, I mean like maybe a year or 2 years. But this one is 2013 spring break, I believe. So again, I was living in England, and and we went to Wales for spring break, I think. Yeah, it was Wales, but I don't know if we did that. We went to Wales for spring break, and we did caving. So if you don't really know what caving is, you go in a cave and you look at caves, kind of. That's not what it is. So this one was, we did this hike, kind of. So we were on this like back of a truck, like in the trunk of the truck, and we come up on this like, we're on this like field hill. So we're in like the middle of nowhere. So we're on this mountainy thing, and we're all like in these propel gears kind of stuff. So it's kind of like you propel down. So we were in harnesses that were like around our legs, and there was there's rope and like a clip thing, and you had a helmet on with a light, and you had like gloves on. We're wearing like really thick Wellingtons, and so basically you're all geared up, and you had like a raincoat in wet. I think you basically were wearing a wetsuit, because like the pants that they gave you, and they gave a coat thing too, so basically you're wearing a wetsuit. It's the UK and it rains all the time, so you're in this weird gear. So we hike up to, I think, the top of this mountain. It wasn't a mountain, but it was like a bigger hill. It's a baby mountain, big hill. So we hiked up to the top, and we're like, okay, what do we do now? So and we're like, okay, that's the cave. And we're like, oh, okay, sweet. So we go in the cave, and it was an abandoned mining cave. So there was like not rails, but there was kind of railroads, and there was like, and the guides were saying how like if you don't stick to the guide, you're gonna get lost in here, because like people died in here because they were lost. So that was like comforting. We were all in a group. So there was a guide. There was like 2 or 3 guides in the front, and like you could stop all you want, take pictures and stuff, but you better keep sight of the group, because they will leave you, because there's no group, there's no guide in the back. So they can keep on going without realizing they just lost a couple people. And again, like people died in here because they were lost. So that was like comforting. So that's great. So me, my brother, my sister, my mom and dad, we're all in this cave thing. And I think I was, do the math, 10 or 9. I was 9 or 10. Makes my sister 11 or 12. My brother 14 or 13. No. Whatever, I don't care. I believe the youngest people in this tour group, and there was about 20 of us, and then like 3 guides. So we're walking along, having a good time. And then there's like this cave lake, and it's just a big body of water, and it's really cool. And we're all looking at it like, wow, that's awesome. And we keep walking, and we come across this like ledge thing, and so you have to propel yourself down while like one guy is like holding it, and then you propel yourself down. It wasn't very far. It wasn't very high, maybe like, I don't know, 16 feet. So we all did that, and that was fun. And then we ate lunch at the bottom of this cave, and this is like a big opening. So it was like narrow, because they like hacked at it, because it was I think it was like a mining thing. And then this one wasn't man-made. It was this big empty room, I guess you could say. So it was very high, and you couldn't see what was at the top, even if you like looked up with your flashlight shining up. So it's like, that's awesome. And there was like bugs everywhere, and it was cold, and I was like, whatever, but it was very, very fun. So we were eating lunch just in a cave, and you couldn't really see anything, and they're like, all right, time's up, we're gonna keep going. So we keep going, and there's like another lake thing. We look at it, wow, that's cool. And we keep walking, me and Gran are talking. We're towards the front of the group because we because we like to be in the front, I guess. We like to learn more things. So does my dad, but my dad was staying with my mom because and my sister because they're like afraid of the dark because they're losers. So then there's this another lake, but you have to zip line across the lake in a cave. So that was like amazing because I love zip lining, and like I love zip lining and adrenaline fueled things. It just makes me so happy. I've been zip lining for a while. So I was like, yes, zip lining and over a lake, and it wasn't very big. So there's like a lake here, ceiling here, like rock, and then you zip line across it. And I was like, yeah. So me and my brother zip lined across it, and my mother, father, sister were gone. They weren't in the group at all. And we're like, what? Where is my family? And we basically went up to the group, to the lead guide people who didn't speak very much English, or they had like a really thick Welsh accent or something like that. I don't know, they didn't really understand us very well. And we pretty much went, three people gone, and he went, okay, bye. And he just ziplined across and he was gone. And we're like, okay, whatever. So we keep walking. Me and my brother are the only ones in our family who are left, I guess. And we keep walking, and we're like, where's our parents? Because it's been like 10 minutes and they still haven't gone back. And there's another zip line, so we go across that one. This one is a bit farther. And we go across, and then finally, family shows up. And it's like, okay, where were you guys? And they're like, oh, don't worry about it. My sister's freaked out, like she does not look happy. My mother is freaked out, she does not look happy. And my dad's like, whatever, let's do this. So, so we zip line across that lake. We keep walking, and this is, then we like look at a bunch of stuff, and there's like another way you could go, and that would be like a dead end. Don't go that way, you'll get lost. So family didn't go that way. And then we keep walking, and there's like, it goes up, and you can see the light. So it's like, oh, it's the end, because it's like an all day thing. It's like, oh man. And so the light was on top, and it's like, it was green, and there was water. We could hear water, and it's like, what? And she's like, all right, guys, we're gonna keep walking. So walk a little bit more, and it's like past, we could see the light ahead, but we couldn't see what was coming from. We heard water, kept walking, and it's a freaking trickly waterfall. Not like the waterfall, but the waterfall, if that makes any sense. So it was like water over rocks in a cave. That's like at this angle. So we're at that angle, and we're like, you want us to climb up that to get outside? That sounds amazing. So we climb up this weird waterfall trickly thing to the top, and now we're outside, and my sister and mom are very happy to be out of the cave. I guess being lost alone, because that doesn't sound fun in a cave, isn't fun for some reason. I don't know, maybe they should stop taking pictures. So we're out and it's fun. Okay, so what happened with my mom, dad, and sister? So my mom loves taking photos, and she's like a really, really nice photographer. Now she has like this incredible camera that I would love to use to film, but she won't let me. So she's always been into photography, and so is my dad, because we've been a bunch of places, and if you don't photo it and record it, then did you even really go? So they were my mom was taking photos because they were at another water thing, an underground lake thing. And they're taking photos, and there's another family there, And all of a sudden the family bolts off, and they're like, whatever, we can get better photos, smile. Look around, there's no light. There's 4 ways to go. Forward, a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left, and back. They didn't see which way our group went, so they could go back to the start and have to just wait there, and we've been walking for a while, so they'd have to walk back to the beginning, which doesn't sound very fun, and that doesn't seem like an option. Or they could go forward, or they could go right or left, and they didn't know which way to go. And again, so mother and sister are freaking out. My dad's like, okay, we'll go left. So they go left, walk a little ways, they don't see a light, turn back to the beginning of the lake. They go right, walk a couple ways, no light, and they go back. And then all of a sudden, like, this ginger guy comes out, he's like, all right, follow me. And he goes forward, which is the last place to go. And then they lead back to the group. But they were left there for like 20 minutes. They didn't know which way to go. They were lost in a cave. The 3 of them, there's like bats and bugs, and it's a freaking mining cave that people have died in because they were lost. So that wasn't very happy, apparently. I don't know why. So that was really ace. So I had a very fun time. My brother had a very fun time. My dad had a very fun time. My sister's afraid of caves, and Mom didn't have a fun time. So that was that. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this weird story time video. Go caving, but don't go caving in the UK because they aren't very organized. Never mind, go caving in England if they're not organized and it's awesome. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Watcher 6, Air Force better than Army. Bye.